Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. I just got back from my Switzerland trip. I must admit the weather on the way back was terrible actually, it just rained all the time. And I've got back now to France and it's nice and sunny actually, so that's cool. Just looking at things like eGold and looking at the price, it's kind of gone down a little bit. Now I fancy doing a little trade today, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a small leveraged long on ByBit using EGLD against USDT because I've got a bit of USDT in my ByBit account, and I'm going to try and catch this wick that's there now. The way you do that, you go to derivatives and you go USD perpetual, and then you find the token that you want to trade. So that's here somewhere. I mean, they made a point about this last week saying this is like a new trading pair, but I'm pretty sure that I've done this before actually, but I might have dreamt it, I'm not sure. Anyway, there it is, EGLD-USDT. Now what you can either do, oh, it's gone down nice, brilliant. Okay, so I'm gonna go in right now with a market order, which means it'll buy it at this price. Let's put the chart in a 1 minute and have a look. I'm going to do a market order, so this will buy it at that price, and I'm going to use half my amount. So I'm just going to go open long, and that's on 7.5x leverage. Yeah, okay, let's go for that. Okay, so you get this thing here, confirm that. Okay, so I'm in the trade now. You can see here that at the moment it's popped back up a little bit. Currently $1.34 in profit. I'm not going to set a stop loss in this. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to look at the liquidation price, which is here, which is 165, and I'm going to say that if it gets down to say 174, let me have a look at the chart. 165. So yeah, so say it comes down to here again, maybe 162. So if the price goes down to 162, I basically want to put in the other half of my stash. So the way I do that is I come to here and I do a limit order. So I go at the price of 164, and I would use the remaining amount of the balance, and I go open long and click this to confirm. So it's going to buy 13.45 eGold at $164 if the price goes down there. Now what will happen then, it will push the liquidation price down further, where hopefully it will never go near. Okay, so this is one way of trading. A lot of people call this a DCA way of trading, as in dollar cost averaging. So basically what you're doing, you're going into the trade not with your entire stash, and if it goes lower, then you're protecting yourself from your liquidation point by having another lot that goes in and averages down your price. This isn't foolproof. I mean, I have seen some like really vicious candles, big red candles that have taken out some of my positions. They've gone straight through the DCA lower one and hit liquidation, and that's all your money gone. So the things to realise here is don't play with all your money. I mean, this is just a tiny fraction of what I've got, and don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. This leverage is probably a little bit high for this kind of technique, to be honest, and using something like EGLD as well, because it is quite volatile. That said, EGLD is one of these things that I keep an eye on all the time. So I don't think it's going to go super low in the immediate future. So I think at the moment the only way is up. So hopefully that's what will happen. If this goes back into profit, like quite a lot, at the moment it's only $16 in profit. But if that goes, so it's like $100 in profit or something like that, then what I'll do, I will add a stop loss above the entry price, slightly above, so that if it does decide to head south, it will hit the stop loss, but I won't lose any money. I'll probably just make a couple of dollars or something like that. The alternative is you set a stop loss, and if it goes beyond a point where you think it's going to go much lower, then you come out of the trade. But by doing that, you lose a percentage of your money. And I just don't like doing that. I just don't like losing money. Whatever works best for you, and none of this is financial advice, obviously. And really, you shouldn't be trading if you don't know what you're doing. You can go to, I think it's testnet.bybit.com, and get an account there where you can use pretend money. And that's what I did. I did it on Femex actually, but I did that for 3 months just to get a feel of how it all works, how easy it is to lose money, how easy it is to make money, that kind of thing. And only then did I start using like real money. And I must admit, even then, when you start using real money, your kind of emotions are completely different to when you're using pretend money. But I'd suggest, if you do want to do this kind of thing, just use small amounts and learn that way. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, I think you can use like, $10 or something like that, and just get a feel for it. Obviously, you're not going to make millions, but you will be pleased with the percentages you make. All the fees are done on percentages, so it's not like you pay a standard fee for every time you do a trade or whatever. It's like a percentage. So if the position sizes are small, then so are the fees. It's just a scaled down version of what you would do if you're doing it larger. So you understand what you're doing here. I started off with USDT Tether, and I'm trading derivatives of eGold. So when I come out of the trade, I will be left with USDT. I won't be left with eGold, it'll be USDT. And that's the way it works. If you want to actually buy and sell eGold, for example, doing eGold to BTC or eGold to USDT, you can do that with the spot trading. And you can find your spot pairs in this trade tab here. So your derivatives are there, trade is here. And if you look here, you'll find that EGLD, okay, yeah, it's just EGLD-USDT is the only pair you can trade. But then what you'd be doing, you would actually be physically buying EGLD. So if you bought a load and maybe, like, say, the value went down, then it doesn't matter because you can just keep the EGLD and then do what you want with it. So that might suit some other people. Anyway, I'll keep an eye on this during the day, and what I might do is finish the video off later today, and hopefully I can show you some sort of reasonable profit, and then hopefully I can show you me putting in the stop loss. And when I do that, I'll probably just take out this limit order here, because I won't need that then, because if it goes down in value, it will hit the stop loss anyway. But I'll show you that later. Now, you might have noticed that I've also got a Bitcoin trade going on. If I do show all positions here, it will show you that one. That one's not doing as well. This is like minus 1.39% down. It's quite a large position. That's actually $194 down at the moment. That said, this is only a 3x leverage Bitcoin trade. So the liquidation price there is 33,000. So I'd only lose all my money if it went down to 33,000. And I've only used, I think it was less than 10% of the amount I've got in the trading account there. So what my intention with that is, I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. I mean, I think Bitcoin's either going to come down to, sort of 40,000 or something like that, and then go back up, or it's just going to go up from here. So what my idea was, if it comes down further, I'm going to ladder in more entries in here. So to give an average kind of like entry point somewhere around here. So when it just blast off to like 50,000 or whatever, I'll have quite a large position. But, very low leverage. So very little chance of liquidation there. So that's my plan. Thinking about it, this video is about 8 minutes long now, so maybe I'll finish the video for now so you can see what I've done, and then in the next video I'll show you how they're going, and that might be of interest. I mean, generally I'd say, don't follow what I do your own research, learn yourself. This is definitely not financial advice, and I really don't want you to copy me and lose your money and then blame me, because I'm not responsible for your trades, you are. And if you don't know what you're doing, just don't do it. For most people, the best thing to do is just buy a bit of Bitcoin every week, or buy a bit of eGold every week, and just stash it away, hodl it, or something like that. Or if you've got a way of earning money, like doing the farming or something like that, then do that. But trading is risky. It can have great rewards, but at the same time, you can have great losses as well. And I know some quite experienced traders who've been completely wrecked. several times, but they still carry on doing it because it is a bit addictive actually. And that's the other thing, you know, if you've got that kind of addictive sort of nature, then you might want to think twice about if you should be trading or not. So it's not for everyone. Anyway, enough rambling. I'll just say goodbye here. Thanks for watching the video. I'll do some updates on this as we go on. I'll probably make this into a playlist. I'll call it like, you know, ByBit Trading or something like that. And I'll include the first one where I was trying to get the bonus that you often hear YouTubers talking about. And also I'm going to add a second one, which will be about funding your account and moving money around between the different accounts, because the derivative account is separate to the spot account, etc. Okay. All right. So if you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. Please do leave a nice comment. Make sure you're subscribed, tick the notification bell, and above all, tell your friends.